It's time for summer baking and making sweets that will delight at picnics and parties. Choose fun cast decorative pans like an octopus or summer floral themes. Pick up a bump mix or two, and don't forget accessories to make it even easier, from bowl sets to cake lifters, only at the Nordic Ware Factory Store.
Okay, let's get cooking here. Our next guest began her culinary education career in 2011, teaching students to make their own spice blends.
Great idea. So in 2020, she launched Tijerina Global Spices, where she toasts, grinds, and packages a variety of salt-free global spice blends and lactose-free beverages like her vanilla masala chai and Mexican hot chocolate.
The chai is real good. Jessica Tijerina Woodward is back from a 2-year hiatus on Twin Cities Live. How did this happen? And we're so happy to have her on the show. She's got our Monday night meal recipe. It's a one-pan cheesy jalapeno chicken recipe. And I said, Jessica, this is like Mexico and Minnesota had a baby and it's in that pot.
It is certainly in that pot.
Nice
yes.
to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm just busy.
I got married.
That's where you've been. She just got married. So how did everything go? How was the wedding? How was the celebration?
It was really fun. It was really fun. I had a red wedding dress, and we hired salsa dancers, and we had, you know, a 30-foot charcuterie board, and had it at the food building. It was a beautiful evening for everyone.
Oh, I love that. Of course, the food had to be a big deal for you and your beloved, because that is what you love so much. Tell us what's going in the pan right now, because it smells so good.
So this is a super easy dish. It is minimal ingredients, and you can prep everything ahead of time. Right now, I just sauteed some onions, garlic, and jalapenos until the jalapenos got crispy and the onions started browning. And then everything else just goes in almost at once. So we'll have some heavy cream. We're going to turn down the heat a little bit.
Well, you've already gotten me with heavy cream.
And some homemade chicken stock.
Yes, these are all my favorite ingredients.
All this pass, here you go.
Cream cheese.
Okay.
Do you need this? Oh, you got that.
Oh, I think I'm probably okay. Oop, I got a little splash there. Sorry, friend.
And then we just keep going until this gets a little bit creamy. You're going to dice it up. I have a little whisk here to kind of mush it up a little bit too. Some people use whipped cream cheese to kind of get it a little bit done faster.
But it just
But they're
takes
being really impatient. Come on. I mean, it takes just a few minutes of stirring.
You got a bunch of really hungry people in your house. You want this done as soon as possible.
So this is a way easier cream sauce than doing like a roux with flour and butter.
Absolutely.
This is like, so I would think, I mean, once you kind of master this cream sauce, you could have fun with whatever you wanted to put in there.
Yes, you could. You could play around with the cheese. You could play around with what you start with as the ingredients. You could do a mirepoix and make a pasta.
Oh yeah, that sounds delicious
throw
too.
some shrimp over some linguine or something, and then I pre-cook my chicken all the time so that I have it on hand for the whole week.
Yeah.
So that I can just dump it and go instead of having to do the whole 25 minutes in the oven or whatever.
But what do you do for spices? Because this has a lot on it, and I know like you're big on flavor.
I am. So I traditionally would use my carnitas spice blend, which is a blend of like onion, garlic, bay leaf, orange peel, cumin, all those fun things. But today I decided to use my sabor de amor, which is what my husband and I created for our wedding favors for all of our guests.
Great idea.
Oh,
Okay, so what's in that one then?
So this one is very similar, but it has chipotle peppers in it as well.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
And some extra spices that I didn't put
So a
on.
little citrusy and a little spicy.
Yeah.
And smoky, I would
And
think,
smoky,
too.
a lot of
Yeah.
smoked paprika, a little bit of saffron even in there, but just
my
a tiny
gosh.
bit to give it some color.
Oh my
So-
goodness. Okay, should we add that
Yep,
in?
add that right
can
in.
probably go. All right, I'm just going to kind of go that direction.
Yep.
And then what are you going to serve this with? Do you kind of build a bowl here?
You can build a bowl. So this is traditionally a gluten-free keto dish where you just would eat out of the pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? But my husband and I and his son tend to eat it either over rice or pasta or any other kind of grain. I mean, you could even do like a riced cauliflower to keep it grainless if you want.
Oh, I know, but if you're Van Lieber, you want everything over rice.
Yeah, you want everything on the rest. Or I would just think a big bag of Tostitos chips and just use it as a dip.
Okay, you could do that. Why not? Once you taste it, it'll be that way. It's kind of like a cheesy dip anyway. So then the last thing we do is add in shredded cheese of your choice.
Okay.
And then the garnish is going to be some jalapeno slices, some green scallions, but I found these amazing fried jalapeno.
I was going to ask you, what are these? These
They're
are
like
just a
crispy
little.
fried onions.
They're crispy fried jalapenos, and so that's what we can put on the top today.
Oh, those are
for these.
awesome.
Okay, those need to go on a green bean casserole.
are so good,
that
aren't
like,
they?
oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
should
okay.
we scoop it?
Yeah, so go ahead. That should still be warm for you guys as
All right.
well.
Okay, you want to, yeah.
Here, I'll scoop some for you.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
got you covered.
And you
Thank
can always
you.
modify the recipe too to be more cheesy or less cheesy
Wow.
or more
So again,
creamy.
like you guys were saying earlier, once you get the cream base down, then you can just really kind of toy with it and just do whatever you want. Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, you can turn it into something completely different and use some of those flavored Philadelphia cream cheeses. So like they have like tomato
Oh my God.
basil,
Did
that
you put
kind
the
of stuff
toppings
too.
on?
No, I'm too impatient.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
This is so good.
Right?
It is like everything I thought it was going to be when I read the description. I'm like, it's comforting. It's yummy.
Yeah.
I mean, you got like, and the fact that it's gluten free, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And you can keep it super healthy and go keto.
Yeah, this is so delicious. And you could
you.
leave out the jalapenos or just put them on the side
Correct.
if you had kids that didn't love
Correct.
spicy things. Where'd you find those jalapeno things?
I know. Now my
Trader
next bite's going to
Joe's.
have,
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Of course. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay, Jessica.
yeah.
Oh, this is like
This is
comfort in a
outstanding.
bowl.
Yeah, and you could eat it with chips.
Yeah,
It's
you're
thick
absolutely right.
enough.
If you had a few tequilas ahead of time, maybe.
So appreciate it. We have this recipe up on our recipe page at TwinCitiesLive/recipes.
Okay, good news. Jessica is teaching a 2-hour class at the Nordic Ware Factory Store. It's coming up Tuesday, August 6th, starting at 6:30 in the evening. We've got all the details posted so you can sign up. You can go cook with her. She's a gem. Maybe she'll tell you some more of those secret spices that are in that blend.
Yummy, yummy.